kudos to you and your leadership for that. When I mentioned a radio interview I heard of you, and you talked about your upbringing and that your father worked as an engineer for aerospace.
Yes, he was in the aerospace industry for over 30 years.
And you talked about being exposed to the news and sort of like your passion for how you got into journalism. Where did you do your undergrad again?
I went to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville campus.
Okay. Okay. And did you grow up in Chicago?
No, I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. What was there a book or a journalist that initially sparked your passion where you thought like, okay, this is it, I want to do this?
You know, it was a combination of factors. Like I was always into journalism from a very young age. I started reading the newspaper daily, like around like 10 or 11. I used to watch the nightly news every night with my parents. So it was like a confluence of people who really influenced me in my early years and my love of journalism. It was individuals like Ed Bradley and Dan Rather, and because we were a CBS family, so there's going to be a lot of CBS people getting named. Leslie Stahl. I watched a lot of 60 Minutes. I loved Tim Russert. Like Meet the Press was like must watch appointment television in our household, along with 60 Minutes. But then I also like grew up like just reading a lot of fantastic journalists, especially once I got around like high school age. And then I started exploring music journalism, and so I got really into hip hop. And so I would read, Kevin Powell, and I would read God, I'm blanking on people's names. Danielle Smith, Joan Morgan, all these people who at the time were writing for Vibe magazine. Was really huge, really, really into that magazine. I used to actually, for art projects, I would cut out the images from the magazine and make like vision boards out of them. Like I was so hardcore into Vibe as a teenager. And so like those are the people that really influenced me the most, I would say. As well as just like some of the local journalists in St. Louis who were doing amazing work. And plus I love the written word. I was a voracious reader. My favorite period of writing is the Harlem Renaissance. So I read a lot of Harlem Renaissance writers, a lot of Langston Hughes, a lot of Audre Lorde, a lot of really cool folks. And so it's like all that together, kind of like made me see journalism as a tool, as a way to really inform people about the world around them, but in a creative and entertaining way, so it would be more digestible.